Welcome to Rick's Corner, brought to you by Old School Labs, the brand I trust and the only one I put my name to. Use my code DRAYSON12 on the link below.
Welcome to Rick's Corner. The man, the myth, the legend. Now on with the show.
Welcome to Rick Drayson Live. I'm running a little bit late today because I had some phone calls and emails and things I had to go through, but I wanted to come on and start talking about a couple of subjects. First off, I want to thank all of you for being my fans and my friends first, because you're always there for me and I really appreciate it, and you listen to what I have to say, and I'm just saying it out of the kindness of my heart because I love all of you and I want you to have a good life. And if you can learn from my experiences, then we're better off. I think that we all have to make at least an honest attempt to change the world the best we can in our own way. We can't do everything, but we can certainly try by being our best. So what I wanted to talk about was becoming a creature of habit. I get this all the time because I do a lot of the same things over and over again, but I have for years. And I'm comfortable with that, and I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I go to the gym every morning like clockwork. I have since I was 17 years old. It's part of my job. It's part of what I do. I'm a creature of habit. I go to the same gym. I do my workout. I try not to do the same workout because I don't want to fall into a rut on the same sort of routine because your body doesn't respond to it. So you got to switch that around. So basically, I'm not a creature of habit with that. But it comes to eating, I'm a creature of habit. I eat usually at the same place every day and have not always the same food. I order different from the menu, but I go to this place because they have an outdoor patio. It's comfortable. I feel like I'm on vacation. I know all the waitresses there and they treat me nice and I enjoy what I eat, and then I come home and do my show. So that regards, I'm a creature of habit. Clothing, I'm only a creature of habit when I wear things that I wear to the gym, because some of the stuff, I get a lot of clothes in the mail from companies and they're all new stuff and I like them. But they can become a habit as well. I don't dress up a lot, but if it calls for it, I will. I'll put on a suit and tie. I have no problem doing that. It's just that in my life, in my position, there's not a big call for me to have to do that. I'm a creature as far as my car goes in one direction and turns where it wants because it's so used to me going to a certain place, it almost goes by itself. And sometimes I'll pass. I said, where am I? I wasn't going there. I was going over here. Now my car is over there. So it's kind of funny that this happens, but we do become creatures of habit. And you got the last thing you want to do in a relationship, you don't want to become that, because it gets boring and people look at you and say, I don't want to do the same thing all the time. Let's do something different. Let's find something more fun to do, that we don't do the same thing every weekend or every day or whatever. I'm really behind all that. That's true. I do like movies. I do go to the movies on Friday nights or maybe Saturday or Sunday, one of them, but I'll go every weekend because I like to see a good movie. And then I'll go to eat. Now, if something else comes up, I'll go do that too. I'm not going to go to clubs and dancing because, number one, it doesn't appeal to me, and I don't drink, and I don't like loud places, and I hate a lot of people around me bumping into me. So that's so much for that being said. But the thing is, you'll go somewhere and you'll see somebody like, oh, let's just say a restaurant. I say, oh, I see you here all the time. You must be here all the time. I said, well, if I am, then you are, because if you see me, I see you. So you're doing the same habit I am. And I remember growing up and going down to Zookie's Deli on 5th and Wilshire, and I used to go there quite often. That's where all of us used to hang out. I see the same people in the same chairs and the same seats and the same booth and the same counter every time I'd go in there. They were a creature of habit as well. They would pick one place and they'd go all the time. Why? Because they felt comfortable there, and that's where they felt at home, and that was their home. Now, I like North Hollywood Golds. I feel at home there. When I first started, I wasn't sure because I was so used to Venice Golds at the time, and then Venice Golds moved, and then it moved again, then it became really big and had so many people you could get lost in there, and I didn't feel home anymore. So I moved to Sherman Oaks, and I thought, well, I'll go down there, but I started going down and coming back, and it would take a whole day just to get down to the beach, work out, have lunch, and come home. I'd leave at 9 in the morning. I'm not home till 4. That wasted the whole day. Just completely wasted it. So Joe Gold built a World Gym out here in the Valley, which wasn't too far from me. It was right up Van Nuys Boulevard. I started training there in the morning. By 10 o'clock, I was done. That worked out. And then I drive down, you're going to laugh at this one. I drive down Van Nuys Boulevard to 4 and 20 restaurant, and I would eat there every day. They have moved since then, but the waitresses all knew me and the cooks knew me, and I'd order a tuna fish omelet with rice and cornbread. I pull into the parking lot. By the time I got to the front door, they had a table ready with my food sitting on it. They saw me coming. Now, what if I changed my mind? What if I didn't want to eat that, but I was a creature of habit, so I did. And by the way, that particular diet probably got me in the best shape of my life. The tuna fish omelet was just delicious, and you put a little guacamole on top. It's pretty tasty. So that happens. And then I was talking to Fritz Coleman, our weatherman, the other day, and he's close to the same age as me, and he says he's a creature of habit, and he says, and I love it. I do what I want to do when I want to do it, and it works for me, and I don't have to answer to anybody but me, and I can come and go, and it's easy. I said, there's a lot of truth in that. Because people will want to change you. When I was growing up, my mother wanted to change me. She wanted me to wear tennis shorts and and 3-button collared shirts and look like some of these guys she saw on TV. And why couldn't you be a doctor? Why couldn't you be a lawyer? Why you're so good at all this? You would have been great at all those professions. I said, because I didn't pick that. I picked what I picked, and that's what I wanted to do. And it never ended till she was like in her 90s, and she kept looking at me. I know you should have been a doctor. You're so good at medicine. Mom, I can't do everything. I can only do what I'm doing now, and I don't want to go back to medical school and spend all my time with test tubes and all that stuff. I mean, I know a lot about it, but not enough to be a doctor. So I took my path, and my path worked for me. Thing is, you got to choose your path, and that's the hardest thing for anybody to do, because nobody really knows, or not nobody, but a lot of people don't know what they want to do. Now, my daughter, for example, is a photographer, and she started like she was like 10 years old, and she knew what she wanted. Now she's way up there, and she shoots all the superstars and travels back and forth in New York with her agent, has big clients that she shoots for, and she's doing very, very well. But that was her passion. My son, one of them anyway, is a creature of habit like me. He'll go to Sharky's, lunch and dinner every day for I don't know how long. He did the same thing with El Pollo Loco for years, eating lunch at El Pollo Loco, eating dinner at El Pollo Loco. Why? He says, well, I don't know. I just like it's convenient, but you got to get a variation. I'm alone, so I go out different nights of the week for dinner, and I'll find a different restaurant every night of something that I might want to try or something that I like. I'll go back. But at least I'm getting more varied in what I do nowadays. Lunch, that's just a given where I go. Breakfast, I eat at home. Same thing every morning. This is what we do when we're working out. We eat the same thing, eggs and oatmeal. You know how that goes. So I just wanted to say that you can become a creature of habit, but slide a little bit once in a while. Do something different and motivate your life to go in a different direction. I think you'll really like it. If you go into the gym and you're a creature with your routine, and like Monday, everybody starts with bench presses, start with shoulders. If everybody's on bench press, you can't use it anyway. Start with shoulders or start with legs or do something different. Mix it up. Let your body not know. Don't let your body know what you're going to do, because it gets in a rut too, because it knows you're going to train it in a certain way on a certain day, and your body will adapt to it, and then it won't make any progress. It's just going to get later stagnant because, oh, well, he's just working a bench press again. I'm just going to sit here. And I've done this over the years, and I know how that works. So mix it up a lot, and then when you eat, mix it up again. I'm eating more beef now. I think I need that in my diet, like the keto diet with the beef and the fats, and it seems to be helping me a little bit. Anyway, I hope I made a point, but I think I did, and I hope to try it. And I have a couple of other new topics I'll be on with next time, but don't become a creature of habit. Make your life interesting, make yourself interesting, and make your friends interesting and interested in you, and you'll have much more fun in your life if you do that. Okay? Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed the video brought to you by Old School Labs. Use my discount code Grayson12 on the link below at oldschoollabs.com. Hey everyone, now you can have the Gold's Gym logo drawn by me, the artist Rick Grayson, personalized and made out to you and signed by me to frame and put on your gym wall or wherever you see fit to do so. It's a piece of bodybuilding history. It will never be duplicated again. It's the largest selling icon t-shirt logo in the world, and I'm the guy that drew it, and I will draw it for you. Just go to my website, rickdrayson.com, and order there. You can pay through PayPal, and it'll be sent out right away. And be sure to watch Rick's Corner for all the videos on bodybuilding, nutrition, fitness, pro wrestling, and anything that suits your interests as far as getting physically fit and being the best you can be from the golden era of bodybuilding.
He's the equalizer, baby. See you next time.